Ilia Topuria taking on Islam Makhachev. I like that fight. That's a great fight.
Yeah.
But here's the question. Is it at 155 or is it at 170?
It's unfair at 170.
I mean, I think Ilia Topuria...
Michael, I know he could win. I know he could. But I think there's like you kind of owe it to competitiveness. To 155 this. I know that Ilia gets the third opportunity at belt, but at no fucking point in UFC history should Ilia Topuria and Michael Morales be in the same weight class. That is something that I don't want to see that listed. Like at one point, Ilia was at 170 and Michael Morales is a 170 pounder. Like he just isn't a 170 pounder. Like that is the case. He can be a featherweight that moves up to lightweight. But I think at 170, the difference would be too much. With Makhachev, it's not limbs. It's not height.
Yeah.
He's not the tallest guy at welterweight. He's not going to have the longest reach at welterweight, the frame like this. It's the back. When he's on top, you can see his back and his torso. It's like, yeah, you're not getting up from this.
Yeah.
This is a different type of grappling that you got to watch out for. Maybe Ilia could... Listen, doubting Ilia has become like a loser's profession. Like that's just that's not the thing you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't doubt Ilia Topuria because he'll make it happen. And maybe he'll get in Makhachev's head a little bit as well. JDM was kind of just sort of staying calm in the build-up. And, someone will ask him a long-winded question and he'll go, yeah, we'll see. And that's it. That's what we get by JDM. There's no way that's going to sort of get under Makhachev's skin in any way. But Ilia could poke the bear a little bit. He could poke things and pick on things and go this way and get his MMA guru on with rattling Makhachev and his fan base and try and get under his skin a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like Ilia is going to have the best chance. 155. That's where I think it's a dice roll. And I think it's almost worse for Makhachev, though, so I don't see him doing it. I see him wanting Ilia up at 155.
Yeah.
At 170, sorry. Because why would you want to go back down? That's the worst. Going up, then going back down is one of the worst things to do. Because it's almost like your body's like, thank God.
Yep.
And, again? It's like, not this again? Fuck. And it's like that. You almost get like a PTSD from the weight cut. Like, I forgot how terrible this was. Because now I know the grass is greener at the higher division,
Yep. And typically when you see somebody do that, right, go back down, it's because they don't have success at the higher division, right? Like Ilia he was at 145, he goes to 155, he goes, wow, that weight cut, there was no weight cut, it was easy, and I was successful. Were you seeing guys like, oh, you know what? I'm not having success at 155. I'm going down 145. They end up losing at 145. They lose at 155. They have no place to go. Where I think, for Islam, and I remember talking to Max Holloway off camera. I was like, "You going back to 145?" He goes, "Absolutely not, dude. When I blew up to 155, I actually put legit muscle on. Like I feel great. I feel strong here." And he had success when he beat Dustin Poirier at 155. So I think if the fight does happen, I think it's gonna happen at 170, and it'll be interesting to see how Ilia Poirier addresses it because he's gonna fight every tooth and nail not to get taken down. Right? Or he might even try to take down Islam Makhachev. I don't foresee that happen. I think he has the skill set to it, but he's going to look to put his hands on him to be able to put him to sleep, as the fight goes on. But I think that fight is the one that should, because who is, obviously there's a long list of athletes that Islam could fight at 170, but I think it's going to go, I just don't see anybody else fight. I just see Islam like waiting for Ilia. That's what I see. I think Ilia, they're talking already. The rumors out there are saying that Ilia is going to be fighting Paddy Pimblett in January, February, which I think is going to be a banger fucking fight. But I just like that dynamic. Or shit, even Paddy Pimblett fighting Islam, even though that's kind of far-fetched, but I like that fight too.
That's the real danger. That's the real dark horse here, dude. All these guys think they're tough till Paddy Pimblett rolls up and gets his move on, dude. If anyone can be helped by not having to follow a diet on fight week, it's going to be Pimblett showing up with 3 chins at welterweight against Makhachev, ready to take him out. But I do want to say Ilia Topuria at welterweight is interesting because he's almost so small, it's awkward. It'd be awkward for Makhachev, right? Because he's not going to be able to shoot double legs the way he was against JDM, against someone that short. It's not like Ilia walks in with his stance switch. He's very rooted and low and almost stationary in moments, gets his jab going first. But I think Makhachev's going to have to wrestle tall against him. He's going to have to get double underhooks, go for an outside trip, that type of wrestling. And by doing that, you're shooting with your chin on the level of KO tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if he shoots in, he can get uppercutted by Ilia Topuria.